If you are anything like me and just know that if it has tech or tires, it's going to give you problems, then you have a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out. Here's what happened, and I think it's pretty interesting to note because what's up, Jim? I got the new sign, the new logo sign for behind my big fat nugget, and it's neon. So I figured there would be some sort of dimmer on there. We could just make it look nice and glowy. Oh, hell no. Woo! I was so backlit you couldn't even see me, which is probably a positive thing as I have a face for radio. So I do hope you can forgive me again for being a skosh late. And it is Super Tuesday, not Super Tuesday. It's basically Election Tuesday. So here we roll. What up, Rhonda? And so I had a jack with a bunch of lighting, and now it's all dark and all dark. Yeah, so that's it. And we'll get to what I got to do with Chase here a while ago. Let's see here if we get that kind of light it up a little bit. I have frantically been playing with lights for the past 15 minutes and basically for the past 2 hours just trying to mount the dang thing. And I had to unmount it. So we got to figure this out. Wow. Anyway, it's all going to get figured out and it's going to be wonderful. And my man's, I believe his C4 videos. How about that? Yes. Okay, good. So we at least got Chase's videos down. Woo! Yeah, here we go. It's a learning curve. Wait till I put the news logo up there, because I'm going all day with that thing. So that's going to be interesting. We get some Fed legislation to stop this too. Oh boy, I'm telling you, that would be fantastic. So let me go ahead and find these videos that were just apparently downloaded, and we're going to go ahead and play. We're going to play together here and have a dang good time. There we go. Video. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So what I did was I actually called Chase and I said, dude, what time do you get in on Monday? He's like, I don't know, like 10 or something. And I was like, that's a really weird response for a small business owner, like a really weird response. And so I thought, okay, well, dude, I'll be there just after my lunch meeting I have downtown, and I will sight in the rifles. And he's like, okay, cool. And we're going to bore sight the rifles. And I'm like, fantastic. I get there and I hadn't been to a shop yet. And I was like, man, this place is really cool. This place is a lot of fun. And so it's got everything. It's got the things for kids. I bought Queen Bee a Christmas present there. And AB's just really, really cool things to kind of go just check out. And then he's like, yeah, I want to bore sight these things. Come on the back. But I asked him, I said, wait, I thought you sold firearms here. He's like, yeah, we're not open on Mondays. I'm like, oh, dude, but you came in for me? Ah, come on, man. That's cool. I'm just happy. I appreciate you doing that for me. I really do. I appreciate you coming out for me. And so anyway, it was a fun little trip to the toy shop. Truman was having it. It's Apex Outdoor Club, right? It's the Apex Outdoor Club. Yeah, check it out. You can find them online, and I wrote it down because I always get it wrong. PatriotsOutdoorClub.com. Patriots with an S, please. PatriotsOutdoorClub.com. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you Roddy, you have no idea how special I am. I want to show you because as he was sighting in the rifle, and he was just setting up something on a screen, and I was like, okay, so we're just going to get like a little dot, and we're just going to kind of get it to where it would be and kind of guesstimate it being at 100 yards, right? That's basically how we're gonna play this. No, it looked like something like this.
All right, so now we'll go the other way.
King Itchy. Yes, I call that rifle King Itchy because of all the scratches on it. Now you see what we're doing there. What was that? That was from Monsters Inc., right? Fashioned a diaper out of poison ivy, wore it on his head like a tiara. Called himself King Itchy. Anyway, here we go. Yep, there you go. That's what he's. See what he's doing there? That's this video on the wall that actually has a target.
So, well, that moved up a lot. Let's adjust this zoom. Make sure that we're hitting it dead on.
He's on his desk, just pointing this thing at the wall. The bore light, the infrared light is actually in the bore. So he puts it in there like you're chambering around. It's fantastic. This thing is so cool. Oh, wait, Ron, you have no idea. This thing gets so much cooler.
That's 45. Let's see what that's at.
Yeah.
And see, this is what I like about putting the actual laser inside the barrel.
Yeah.
When you put the laser inside the barrel and don't have one that's on the tip of it, it actually gives you, from inside the barrel, the actual where it's coming out at. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, take a couple shots, buddy. Take a couple shots. 100 yards downrange there. 100 yards downrange. Oh, don't worry. He's getting it up there. Yeah. So he puts the crosshairs on the actual target, that little black dot in the middle there, and you see where the bore is actually shooting. So what you're doing is raising it up. Boom. Almost nailed it. Almost getting there. And it's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah. What up, Grizz? Grizz, this is Chase's cool video, basically gun video gaming. Almost nailed it now. Boom. Dude, I was absolutely blown away by it. I mean, no pun intended. But I was quite literally just floored by this. There was a place out here. I don't know if they still have it around. It was called Modern Round. And they had one in Peoria and I believe one in Scottsdale. And it was a lot like that. And Grizz, that's all I said is I want one. And so I went to Modern Round a bunch, and they were really theatrical. I mean, they really did. They the girls dressed like they were in I forget his damn name. The video, and they've got their metal suitcases that have your firearms in it. It's attached to the wrist and with handcuffs, and they take you to your place. It's very theatrical, but it was a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun. Shut up and take my money is right. So I did ask Chase. I said, what is this? What is the whole setup, dude? Oh, bang the bullets. Let's go. What is it? It's about 4 G's. And I said, okay, a little out of my budget for now, but here's the gig. If that's a little bit out of my budget right now, I was thinking apparently in my budget was the robot dog with the flamethrower for $9,000. Hell, this is a bargain. So yeah, I might put the robot dog with the flamethrower on hold for a bit. And might go for one of these things. And one of the main reasons is, Chris, I know $4,000 is a lot, but that he said the majority of it was for commercial use and licensing, basically your software licensing. He says they have a civilian essentially version of it, so it's going to be quite less expensive. So I did not look into that because I am kind of preparing for this day. It's going to be a ginormous day. And so I, especially dealing with neon signs that blew me out of the water here on camera. But I love this kind of thing because it's comfortable. We're all comfortable with video games. We've been comfortable with video games our whole life. And now we get to actually practice with a real feeling firearm. He's got some of them that actually have kick that I'll show you here in a second. Recoil, excuse me. We like to call it kick. For training, I have curiosity regarding the Mantis X, but anyone who has used it have not. This is, what was it called? Smokeless Range or something like that. Yeah, so I'm definitely checking that out. So let's keep going. And so that's how we sighted my rifle. And he took intern Beans's AR and bore sighted that as well. And it was way off. She was very proud to put that dot sight on there, and she's very proud of it. Man, he was like, I just all I heard was like click, 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 click. It just kept going. He was just crunching like a screwdriver. Yeah. I did have a good day off. And this is how I spent my day off. Really, I had a lunch with one of our biggest supporters for Wildlife for Tomorrow at the Taco Guild, which is fantastic. The Taco Guild on 7th Street and something. And then ran over to Chase's place and saw him and saw his shop. Got a Queen Bee gift for Christmas, and then here we go. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you go to his shop, and you go to his shop and you look around and you say, "What would Mike get Queen Bee?" You'll know right away. You'll know, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but the duck tacos there, Brennan. Come on. All right, so let's keep it going here. Keep it rolling. What else did we get to do? We got to play with a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and I think we'll explain the whole system.
First off, it uses a high def infrared camera that has to be calibrated down there off the projector system. So before you utilize it, you got to calibrate it every time. Make sure that You have the calibrations proper, so when you're doing the aiming and shooting, it picks up the infrared lasers off of the training guns that they use here. So
I will never park a truck in a garage again, ever. Ever. That is my dedicated space right there. That is my dedicated space. It's going to have the beer fridge next to it, maybe a little bar set up. It's going to be fantastic.
You can use your own guns too with an actual like laser insert with
of course
trigger system that will do the automatic trigger reset.
Okay, again, that's important, right? And it's wildly important that you could actually use your own firearm, because what we talk about all the time is if you have a firearm at home for protection, if you have an EDC, an everyday carry, you need to be wildly comfortable with it. And how do you get wildly comfortable with it if you're shooting with a practice gun that isn't yours? So if you're practicing with a firearm that's actually yours and you're practicing all the time and it's this much fun, there's so much good that can come out of this. What the cost is decided in rifles, well, you know, no, I actually didn't ask. I really didn't. I bought the gift for Queen Bee, and then I just didn't even ask, and now I feel like kind of a jackass because I just walked out with my rifles. I don't know if because he's not here right now. So Chase, if you're on there, jump on, buddy, and if not, I'll get that info for you tomorrow, because that was pretty cool. It really, really was cool. So we're gonna get to that, Brendan. We're going to get to that. Does the system run duck hunt? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the hour. Okay, Jim, thank you. $10. Okay, so I owe Big Cat $10. I think he knows I'm good for it. Okay, let's get back to this here and watch the system go.
All just depends on what you have. Once it does the calibration and the light fluctuation, you save it and you have a target. You can go to the target range and you can bring it up to 10 yards, whatever you want to do.
Look at this.
You can do the bill drill, try to get your 6 shots off in 2 seconds from the holster.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this. No, can't see it.
So I got 5 shots in.
Oh, dang it! I was trying to sew so you couldn't see his perfection. There you go. Watch this. There you
go. So I got 5 shots in 2 seconds there with the delay. Has a par time.
He said with the delay. Kind of doing that, I would have. It's kind of, I would have got 6 off, but there was the delay there. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like that. You can change out the target sets to be the bad guy. You can bring the targets in further, go out further.
Can you customize that and put me on there?
I could. It cost me probably about $1,000 for the licensing, but
it might be worth it if I piss you off.
It's true.
You can get your shotgun.
Here we go, guys.
Shut up.
With your little 9mm. In there, the little 9mm laser.
You can bring your shotgun, and you can put the insert in there and then pop. Work on your trap shooting.
Inside the shotgun, you can do your trap shooting and whatnot. It actually goes through your trap. So I can still do it with the pistol. I practice a lot where I can do it with the pistol. So. A little harder with the pistol.
Jason's one-handed that.
Yeah. Just pop the gun up to pop. Yeah.
They have speed drills. This is probably my favorite one.
Are you ready?
Really
okay, so let me tell you where we're at now. There was about 49% of me that was waiting for him to say, "Here, dude, you take a try." There was 49% of me that at the same time was thinking, I really, 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 really wanted to say, dude, can I take people's in? And there was 51% of me that realized that I was in there with probably one of the best shots I've ever been around in. So I was like, nope, don't even offer. 51% of me was like, dude, don't even offer. And 51% of me was, don't even ask. Don't even ask. Yes, it was the wind, damn it. All right, here we go. Let's get back to this. Watch this. This is just, I'm mad at him now. This is why I didn't want him to offer any of that.
Focus on your speed and acquisition. So just go through all the different targets for speed drill. Tells you your shot count and your miss count.
How do you do any work? And I'm being serious. How do you do any work
That's
having this?
Question, Mike.
It'd be like working in an arcade. I would do absolutely nothing but this.
That's why I turned my hobby into a career, so I don't have to work.
Mic drop right there. Yeah, there you go. I turned my hobby into a career. What have you done? Well, kind of the same thing, but I don't get to shoot all the time. Yeah, but this is yes, this should be everywhere. I'm glad Chase has it, but it should be more common to be something that I expected. Why is this not in every single firearm store there is? I mean, come on. It gets a lot better, guys. I'm not kidding. It gets better. So let's just keep rolling through this here. Let's get to roll through this. All right. So what should we do next? Let's get to this one next. See what it is.
Like an arcade style. My son actually figured this out for me. I was shooting like one shot at a time at the can.
Again, this is why I didn't want him to offer this thing, because I was just watching and filming and yeah.
Are you ready? Dad, you can shoot 2 times, 3 times, and so I couldn't let him beat me. So I got really quick fingers because of this.
Yep, this is why.
With your target acquisition, you follow through.
This is advanced duck hunt. This is why I didn't ask y'all.
You hear me missing some shots. My fingers getting tired.
I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you miss squat, bro. I think he missed 6 times on that. 6. And a few of those where the can was kind of off screen. Ugh. There will be no working with him after this. There will be no working with him after this. Unbelievable. How amazing is that? How cool is that? I'm nothing but impressed. I just the whole time I was there, I was just like, holy mackerel, this place is real deal. I want him to teach me room clearing and all that. Yeah, time for a family outing. Let's go. Or I was more thinking a GoFundMe site, and then I could just get my own and just have it here. Let's see what this one is. I don't even know what this video is. I was just so excited to be there. What is it?
So yeah, so obviously you start off with.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is actually for people that have never held a firearm before. This actually has recoil. This actually has the slide action. This is pretty rad. Check this out. And oh wait, or is this the live action? Hold on.
Fundamentals, has no kick to it, has no no sound to it except for what gets put off by the computer. And then you move up to this one here. If you never shot before, it really helps out because it has kick. The slide actually kicks back, so when you fire, you actually have the feeling.
It's too cool. It's too cool.
This gets about 40 shots per CO2 cartridge. Obviously, we had some fun with it before.
Videoing, but of course, we had fun with it.
Great training asset.
Those were the cool kids. That's why we had fun with it. Hold on. I think I missed a video. Let me see. See if I missed a video there. Let's do replace. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see if we see if that's the one we need, because he actually has the live action too. The live action stuff is pretty damn cool, and I'm very envious of his live action stuff. And I think that was that's all we played. So anyway, he is the real deal, and it was really nice of him to allow me to hang out with him and do the really cool stuff. Here it is. I found it. Let's go. Sending it right now. Sending it over Red Rover. Oh yeah. Here's the reason why the live action is so important to me. And it's important because the shoot, don't shoot scenarios, because people always get so high and mighty about cops and like, oh, I wouldn't have shot that guy. Why didn't he just shoot him in the leg? And that kind of noise. There's a reason why. Because when Rob and I went and did the no shoot, don't shoot scenarios, I shot everybody. I knew it was a video game. I knew it was a simulation. I knew I couldn't get hurt, but I was so amped up. I was so wildly amped up that I shot everything. They put me into an Iraqi checkpoint. Ting, 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 ting. Fail. I'm like, dude, I trust in anybody in this joint. Yeah. So I have the respect for cops that they just get. I mean, some cops do the wrong thing. Majority of cops, that's why I love body cams, are vindicated and usually do the right thing. But just to know how amped they are, it's just absolutely crazy.
As if you're in a grocery store, you have something come up, you're just minding your own business.
See, look at this. Just mind your own business. Look at this. This is a real. Look at this. It's a real video. It's real life. Oh, this guy's about to shank this guy. Shanking him. Pop, pop. They're dead now. I could do that all day, y'all. I literally could do that all day. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So he said, so this would be a good thing for my wife who has rarely shot and me who hasn't shot in years, says Grizz. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. And yes, Rhonda, he does CCW classes as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as Jim said right there, it is an excellent refresher. It really is. And he said, oh, yeah. Took both of them out of my shoe. That's fantastic. I got to look into this. Jim, what were you saying you had up here, buddy? You had the something X Mamba wraparound sneaky thing. What is it? Oh, M Mantis. The Mantis. There you go. X10 Pro. I got to look that up. So is that I think that's the similar thing than what he's got going on here. I would love to have something like that just to shut people up. I'm so sick of it. Look, I'm not, I know I've had cops that are just kind of jerky to me. I had one come in AR going like this, going, yeah, I've got criminal speed. I'm like, dude, I was in a Toyota Highlander going fishing. I'm like, really? Okay, bro, stop screaming at me. I can take you to jail. I'm like, I get it. You take me to jail. It's cool. But he's amped up, and I didn't really notice that. So when I have people that are complete jerks about, oh, that cop should have done that. No, that cop should have done that. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about because they're all on the radio here in the Valley. I would love to take them or just bring them over the house and put them in a shoot, don't shoot scenario and watch them all fail. Watch them all fail and then say, okay, now take that to real life and have that every single call you go on might escalate to that. And then tell me you hate cops or whatever. Oh, Tech Laser Academy is great, but Chase is okay. They'll have a Go Show class. Let's do Chase, my man. I think that'd be rad. Okay. That might be where we jump off when we all get to. I like it. I like it a lot. So awesome. I am just giddy that this guy did what he did for me yesterday and sighting in those rifles, especially Beans. Mine was bad. Hers was just absolutely atrocious. But we got that at least bore sighted in. We'll be on paper at least. And so that'll help us not run through 100 rounds wondering where the hell we're going. So that's good. And then you got to check it out too. And again, a Go Show hat to whoever can go to Chase's spot and tell me first guess what I bought Queen Bee for Christmas. So yeah. And no, it wasn't a firearm. There you go. I can even take that off the list for you. All right, y'all. It is a giant day. And my apologies. I have this really cool neon Go Show sign over here. I just can't get the lighting right in here actually, I might just turn it on so you guys would be like, oh, I can't see Mike. That's fantastic. We'll get that all taken care of, hopefully, in the next day or two. And then we are absolutely on it. Oh, and he also had another one in there, and Jim will back me on this. Had another kind of a very less expensive version that is just, it's essentially a red target. That you can practice with your firearm at home, and it's a lot better. Yeah. What? I did not. Okay. You want to know something, Truman? You want to know something? Yeah. She had this. I actually pulled this out of her hat bin because she was like, I wanted whatever hat she was going hiking or running with or something like that. She has a bin of hats. And there was one hat in there. I'm like, oh, Internuge would love that. She's like, good. Here, take it to him. She goes, why don't you wear this on Tuesday? Boom. See? And there's a lot of things we're going to be talking about today throughout the day, election Tuesday and all that. We're going to be talking about like just basically how it works out with a liberal and a conservative. Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, join me if you will. We're going to have a great time. And normally scheduled program today, 12 to 1. And then we'll kick it off again this evening when the results start coming in. Grizz, no way, no day, bro. This is no, I promise you. Anyway, Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And let's put something together over there at Apex. It'll be a lot of fun. So everybody have a great day today. We're going to get after it. Have some go vote, please. If you haven't voted yet, get after it. Make it happen. And we'll see you tomorrow right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, world that we live in. See you in a bit.